Our home used to buzz with life, every corner alive with movement and sound. The crash of Noah's Lego creations falling, mingling with the sweet aroma of pancakes sizzling in the kitchen on a lazy Saturday, this was our world. Messy, chaotic, but ours. I'm Tara, a real estate agent who thrives on adrenaline and deadlines, the same energy I carried into my marriage. Jake, my husband of 9 years, was the opposite. A landscape architect who sculpted gardens with the same careful hands he used to hold our family steady. His calm tempered my storms. Together, we dreamed of expanding our little family, imagining more laughter and tiny footsteps filling our home. Despite our conflicting schedules, my late-night home staging, his long hours drafting plans, we believed the future would always be bright. But one reckless night in the very room where we once built our dreams turned everything upside down. 6 weeks ago, after a grueling open house, I was riding a high when Brian, a coworker known for his charm and blurred boundaries, offered to help me lock up. One drink became 3, and instead of heading home, I invited him into our house while Noah stayed with my parents and Jake was still tied up with a client meeting. It was in our bedroom, the space where we had laughed, whispered, and held each other, that I crossed a line I could never uncross. What began as a careless kiss escalated, then ended just as fast. But the guilt hit me instantly, a tidal wave I couldn't escape. I told myself it was a mistake I could bury, yet secrets have a way of surfacing. 3 weeks later, the truth found its way out. I had left my phone on the counter. A notification flashed, a message from Brian, bold and careless. Still thinking about that night. Ready for round 2. Jake saw it. The confrontation was quiet but sharp, cutting deeper than any shout could. Noah slept upstairs, unaware of the storm breaking below. I confessed everything. The drunken error, the instant self-loathing, my desperate hope that it meant nothing. But his eyes, once warm, reassuring, had turned to ice. He didn't yell or storm. He simply withdrew, leaving a silence that ached more than rage ever could. Since that day, Jake hasn't left, but he isn't truly present either. He still plays with Noah, attends soccer practice, manages life's routines, but with me he speaks only of the practical. Schedules, groceries, chores. Our bedroom has become a graveyard, a reminder of the trust one destroyed. He sleeps on the couch. I lie awake, choking on my shame. Apologies sound hollow even to my own ears. I've offered transparency, begged for conversations, tried to reach him, but his silence remains impenetrable. One afternoon, borrowing his laptop for work, I glimpsed the plans I feared. Emails to a divorce attorney, custody arrangements, discussions about a future without me. And how could I blame him? I had desecrated what we built together. I begged him to consider counseling, and he reluctantly agreed. Therapy has been grueling, like walking barefoot through flames. I lay bare my guilt, admitting how stress and insecurity led me astray. Jake listens, silent and unreadable, until he finally speaks. His words hit like blows. You broke us. He admits he became absorbed in work, distracted, yet my betrayal left a wound no absence could heal. Outside our walls, the consequences ripple further. Brian's indiscretion at the office ignited gossip, and friends divided, some urging Jake to forgive me, others insisting he deserves someone better. I left the team, taking solo work in an effort to escape, but my career now feels hollow, like a shadow of itself. Noah is the only tether keeping us together. His hugs, his drawings of our family, meant to be loving, instead feel like silent accusations. Every act of care I offer, cooking Jake's favorite meals, leaving little notes, sharing every password, meets his quiet wall of grief. Nights are the worst. I see Brian's face in dreams, replaying the moment I failed, while the spaces where Jake and I once shared joy, the diner, our bedroom, even our laughter, feel abandoned, echoing only with what's been lost. Counseling moves slowly, a painstaking attempt to rebuild from ashes, but I feel as if I am fighting alone. I have cut Brian out completely, yet the silence remains heavier than any betrayal. It tells me what Jake cannot say. He mourns not only my actions but the life we once shared. Our home's warmth has vanished. Even when I am there, I feel like a ghost among memories I can no longer claim. I'm trying. Every tear, every word, every effort is a testament to my desire to make things right. But Jake's quiet refusal erodes me a little more each day. I crossed the line that night, and he has built one of his own. I love him fiercely with everything I have left, but love alone may not be enough to breach the walls he has erected. Some mistakes don't just crack trust, they bury it, leaving only silence and the ruins of what once was.